ButHerFly. And yes, we're in a new setting, okay? I know this isn't the usual look when we are doing our Love After Lockup reviews, but y'all, I was tired. I didn't feel like going downstairs and setting up everything. I was like, look, I'm gonna just do this upstairs, do it on my phone. So it's a different setup. The ambiance is a little different, but it's the same Madame ButHerFly, and you're gonna still get that same energy on this review. So let's get into it, y'all. Love After Lockup. This is the second to last episode, okay? Next week is the season finale, and I feel like there's so much more. Is it ending too soon? Like, I don't feel like we've had enough episodes. I don't know, but next week is the season finale. So let's go ahead and get into this week's episode of Love After Lockup. So we're gonna start with Doug and Rachel. Okay, so they're eating breakfast. They're all just chit-chatting, you know. Rachel is, you know, going off about them not saving her any bacon. You know, nothing really big going on in that conversation. So next we see Doug is going to a jewelry store with one of his friends. So he is planning on re-proposing to Rachel. They got married when he was in prison, so now he wants to give her the wedding of her dreams, and he wants to re-propose to her, buy her a nice ring, okay? I'm like, how you gonna afford that? I mean, he said he had to reach out to some of his friends for the money, so I don't know. While he's in the jewelry shop, we see Rachel in her little interview with the producers talking about all she could think about is what his sister has told her about him gonna cheat on her in a month, and he's no good, he's a dog. So she got that running through her head. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the same thing. But Doug is in the jewelry store with his friend. He's thinking about buying her a ring, and now his friend Mike is getting into his head, and now he's having second thoughts. He's like, I don't know now. And his friend is like, are you sure you want to do this? His friend even said to the producers he ain't never seen him with more than one woman or something like that. So it's like, Then we see Doug taking Rachel somewhere. She's driving, of course, but he's telling her it's a surprise. She's trying to figure it out. They get to this beautiful, I don't know if it was like a park, but they had the drone. You know, the producers had the drone flying overhead, so we got this beautiful overhead shot with like this beautiful body of water. It was just really, really pretty. And he gets down on one knee, and you know, Rachel, she's starting to mess it up. You know, she tried to be a little funny, and he's like, you gonna let me do this? And I'm like, I'm agreeing. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen, if you see a man on his knee, girl, shut your mouth and let him get romantic with you, okay? So he's telling her how much he cares about her, he loves her, wants to be with her. And of course, she says yes. I don't know. I mean, apparently they're already married. They got married in prison. But I mean, I just don't see it for them too. I really don't. I mean, especially when they were leaving, they was riding in the car. He all on his phone, giggling and stuff. And she was like, what you laughing at? And he was like, social media. Social media. So she asked him to show it to her. And he was like, nah, stay out my business. Oh, nosy ass. So a nosy bastard. He called, was like, who is you calling a bastard? Wait a minute, hold up. So I wasn't feeling that right there. And the way he was all giggling and in his phone, what was you laughing at? No, you wasn't just looking at something on social media. His fingers were moving like he was typing. He was replying to somebody. So listen, I like Rachel. I like the relationship that she has with Dougie, but I just don't see it for her and Doug. I just don't think he is a good catch for her. I really don't. She feel like she in love with him, but I think she could do better. All right, let's move on. Let's see who we got. Let's go with Lisa and Stan. Okay, so it's the next morning. They done did what they do down in the basement. Stan is bringing Lisa breakfast in bed. So they're just chit-chatting, and then all of a sudden Lisa's like, so, we're gonna go car shopping or what? What are we doing? Lisa is ready to go get herself a car. She ready for Stan to drop some money down. Stan, he's concerned because he said he has bought a woman in his life in the past a car, and she dipped out on him. She just took the car and left. And so he's afraid that's gonna happen again. And so he was telling her, well, if you get a car, you gotta get your license, you gotta get insurance. And she's like, who gonna pay for that? You paying for that, right? Listen. Listen, Lisa wants what she can get. You know what I'm saying? And Stan, he know what she want. He know what she want. And that's why he a little apprehensive about it. He throwing hints out there and stuff like, I think we gonna need a commitment if I'm gonna spend this much money on you. And Lisa is picking up the vibe because she throws out there, so what are you talking about? Marriage? I can't get married because I'm already married to 2 different men. So Stan, he wants a commitment. He's just scared to drop that much money down on a car for her. And Lisa knows that too. But, she knows how to play the game with Stan, and Stan, he folds. So we see them at a car dealership. Lisa sees this nice little yellow car. I don't know if it's like a Corvette or something. It looks like it's one of them fast sports cars, whatever. So she's looking at that. Stan is like, well, that looks like that can be kind of expensive, They get with the car salesman. I think Stan said he wanted to put down $5,000. What really got me though in this scene is when Lisa got a text message. Somebody texted her and she was like, I'm at the car dealership buying a car or something like that. And the friend replied, what the friend had said, she said something like, oh, get it, or something like that. And then put the money bag emojis. Whoever texts her put the money bag emojis, the bag of money emojis, after Lisa said she's getting her a car. So whoever texts her already know what's up. They already know what's up. They know what Lisa is doing, baby. No. Listen, Stan done said some things throughout the season, but I don't want to see this old man getting hurt. Lisa is gonna drive off in that car just like the other woman did in Stan's life. I feel so bad because now it's like we kind of suspecting that Lisa was playing the game, but now that we actually see someone reaching out to her and Lisa is telling him, I'm getting a car, and then the person money bag emojis. We know something's going on now. We're more confident now. We're more definite. We know she ain't no good now. We know she up to something. And I just feel bad for old man Stan. All right. Let's move on to Brittany and Ray. All right. No. Before Brittany and Ray, let's do Anissa and Jeff, because they didn't really have a lot going on. Brittany and Ray had a lot going on, and so did Deontay and Nicole. So we're going to save them two for later on. Let's get into Anissa and Jeff. Okay, so Jeff done discovered online shopping. Okay, he done came out of prison and he done discovered the joys of online shopping. He done been on Amazon Prime and he been getting packages delivered to the house. He got packages piling up outside the front door. Listen, I was the same way with quarantine. I think everybody was online shopping. We did packages every week. Listen, Anissa said he is spending thousands of dollars on things. He done bought a drone. He flying it all around because he said he can't leave the yard. So this gives him an opportunity to see other places. He done bought himself them Gucci. He bought himself them Gucci pants that he was talking about last week. He said he was gonna get him a motorcycle, gonna get his teeth fixed, and get him some Gucci pants. He done got him some Gucci pants. So Anissa, she had said, you know, this is gonna cost me, 2 days worth of work. I hope you're enjoying it. And he said, I am enjoying it, thank you, baby. So Kyle comes over. Kyle is concerned. He sees all the packages that are getting delivered to the house, and so he's concerned about Jeff's intentions. He tells Jeff all he can think about is when Jeff told him when he got out of jail the first 2 times, or when he was still in jail talking to Anissa, he was just using her for her money. And so now that he sees all these packages getting delivered, that's all that he can think about in his head. Oh, he must be using Anissa. He got all this stuff getting delivered to his house. So he's, just expressing his concerns. Anissa is his friend, so he cares about what happens to her. And Jeff ain't trying to hear that. Jeff is like, listen, stay out of grown folks' business. What's going on between me and her, between a husband and a wife. But, Kyle ain't trying to hear that. He really ain't. So after Jeff walked off and said, basically, stay the fuck out my business. You in my business. Don't do that. Kyle done went inside and he done revealed the secret. He couldn't keep it in no more. He told Anissa that Jeff has an 18-year-old son out there. And he don't know why he is keeping it from Anissa. He thinks, it's not a big deal. The child is 18, so obviously this was before him and Anissa got together, because him and Anissa have been together for 11 years and the child is 18. But Jeff thinks, Kyle thinks he must be keeping it a secret because that must not be the real age of the child. Because if the child is 18, then what's the problem with telling her? It's not like you cheated on her, because that happened before y'all got together. Y'all have been together for 11 years and the child is 18. So maybe the child is not 18. Maybe the child is 5. Then that would, explain a lot of things. That would explain why he's keeping it a secret from her. I don't know. I mean, I'm with Kyle on this, if this happened before you and Anissa got together, then what's the problem with telling her? You can't feel like, well, she may leave me if she knows I have a child, because the child is 18, the child is grown. So, I'm kind of with Kyle on this. I don't know why you're keeping it a secret from her. I don't know. But, I think we all know they ain't gonna last. Jeff ain't gonna stay with Anissa. Once he off for parole, he gonna be gone. I really don't see it for them two. I never really have seen it for them two, so I really don't think they're really gonna last. They really weren't that interesting to me this season. They came in late. They weren't introduced until maybe the 3rd episode? Maybe even the 4th episode. But yeah, they really didn't interest me too much this season. But yeah, I really don't see much going on with them. But I am interested to, why he's, been keeping it a secret. Because I feel like Kyle, I feel like there may be more to this. So it would be, interesting to know more about it. But, I wouldn't be mad if they weren't on next season. All right, let's go to Brittany and Ray. So they are having this big get together at Brittany's house. Ray's family is coming over. They are coming to meet Brittany and, catch up with Ray. He's been in prison for 3 years. So everybody is, reuniting with Ray. So his family comes over. Everybody's having a good time. Then everyone asks, Brittany, where's your family? Where's your parents? Are they not coming? And so Grandma wasn't there. I don't think I've seen Grandma. Now, she been there every other time to see Ray. Now, when everybody coming, she ain't there. Did y'all see Grandma? I don't think I've seen her. But anyway, so Brittany got to come up with this excuse as to why her family's not there. I didn't want to overwhelm Ray and have so many people here. I just wanted his family to connect with him first and then, bring my family. I didn't want to put too much on him. Girl, don't be trying to put that on Ray. Don't try to put that on Ray. Don't try to say you ain't want to overwhelm him. No, Ray ain't overwhelmed. Ray want to meet your family and his family want to meet your family. Don't be trying to put that on Ray. So she shows one of his aunts around. I believe it was his aunt. She shows the aunt around the house. She takes her to her bedroom, whatever, and then they have a little chit chat. And she was saying how she would have loved to have met her family, and Brittany was saying how she feels close to them. She feels at ease with them and all that. But all in all, everybody really wanted to meet Brittany's family. They were expecting her family to be there so everybody could meet and get to know each other. His dad, his dad is feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? His dad is feeling like, well, ain't nothing wrong with my son. Why you don't want your family to be my son? So, they had this nice little get together, whatever. So Ray's family leaves, and Ray and Brittany have a conversation in the kitchen, and Ray is basically saying, or giving her an ultimatum, really. He was like, you need to tell your family about me. You need to invite your family over, and we need to meet. You know what I'm saying? He really did give her an ultimatum. I forgot exactly what the ultimatum was, what he said. I guess it was, if you want to be with me, then you better call your family and let them know that I'm here. Something like that. So she was hesitant to do it. She really didn't want to do it. But she called her daddy and made plans for them to get together and talk. So I figured she would call daddy because mama wasn't trying to hear it. Mommy ain't trying to meet Ray at all. She ain't feeling it at all. So if there is any luck with one of her parents, it would be with her father. I think she could probably get her father to come around more so than her mama. But I'm interested to see how this conversation is gonna go. I'm pretty sure we'll see it on the finale next week. I see it for Ray and Brittany. I really do. I see it for Ray and Brittany. I think they look cute together. They're a nice couple. I don't see any bad behavior from Ray. He seems a little quiet, into himself, but I don't see anything, with them. I'm not picking up on any bad vibes with them. So I see it for them too. I hope it works out for them too. I know Brittany is, scared of what her family is gonna say, but I see it for them too. I don't think Brittany's a bad person for him, and I don't think he's a bad person for her. So I hope things work out for them. All right. Last but not least, Deontay and Nicole. Child, listen, I think everybody's heart was a little bit broken. We felt a little bit bad for Deontay last week, okay? Even though we all knew his ass was getting played and he was being naive and dumb and stupid and all that. Even though we knew that, we still felt a little bad when we seen him going off on Nicole and throwing all the stuff out the car, and then he was crying in the car. It was like, oh, poor little Tink Tink. So he's meeting up with his friend at the gym. I can't remember his friend's name, but he's meeting up with him and Derek. Is it Derek? I think it might be Derek. I think so. So he's meeting up with him at the gym, and he's letting him know what happened the night before with Nicole. And Derek, this ain't no surprise to him. He's like, I knew it. I told you. She's a hoe. I know she a hoe. You know she a hoe. She knows she a hoe. As soon as he said that, baby, don't you know, I'm like, Ludacris knows she a hoe. That song popped into my head. Oh, ho, you's a hoe. Oh, you's a hoe. I say that she's a hoe. Baby, that song popped into my head, baby. I was like, listen. So Derek is trying to tell him, well, hey, move on, F it. Next. But Deontay, just like I said in last week's recap, I said, even though he's hurt and he's mad and he's pissed, I know Nicole just gotta do a little pillow talk to him and he gonna come right back. And that is exactly what he did. Oh my gosh, Derek's mind was so blown, just like mine. He was telling him, like, you done with her, right? And he's like, well, I mean, I believe in second chances. I'm like, what? I believe in second chances too, to a degree. But baby, you done spent all this money on her, and you done found out she done went with her ex-boyfriend. You find out she's talking to her ex-girlfriend. I'm like, what you need to give her more chances for? She left with the boy. You call her and she still left with him, and you talking about giving her a second chance? What? That's why we be looking at you crazy, Deontay. Like, oh gosh. So she calls him while he's at the gym. She wants to meet up with him. She wants to talk. So he's like, all right, let's meet up tonight. She's like, no, I can't do it tonight. Let's do it tomorrow. First of all, you the one who did me dirty. All right, you did me dirty. Now you want to come talk to me. I'm the one who's making the demands. I'm the one who's in control now. If you want to meet and talk with me, then you want to meet with me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call me and say you want to meet. Can we meet? Can we talk? And then I say, all right, let's meet up tonight. Oh, no, I can't do it. Let's meet up tomorrow. What? If you couldn't meet up tonight, then you should have called me tomorrow. You should have called me tomorrow and then said, can we meet up? And when I say, all right, let's meet up tonight. Okay, cool. Don't be calling me. And then when I say, let's meet up, oh, I can't do it tonight. Let's do it. You don't make no demands around here. You the one in the doghouse, baby. I wanted Deontay to say something like that, and he was just like, okay, whatever you say. Oh my gosh, Deontay. And then after she got off the phone with him, this girl is getting ready to go out on a date with Tia. Oh my gosh. It's like, Deontay, wake up. Oh my gosh. So Nicole goes to meet Tia. I don't know why I was expecting something different from Tia. I don't know. I was expecting her to maybe be, feminine like Nicole. I wasn't expecting her to be a stud, but that's what she was. She's a small little thing. She's even smaller than Nicole. She's like this little skinny girl. So, they met up at a restaurant or whatever, and then they go to the hotel. They go to the hotel and they start kissing and rubbing and touching, and bam, camera people gotta leave. So we know what went down. Now this hoe, like Derek said, this hoe done slept with Zach. She done slept with Tia. She says she loves Deontay, but she needs some closure before she can get with Deontay. So she feels like she needs to sleep with them first before she goes with Deontay. Baby, if Nicole ain't the slickest bitch on this show, I don't know. Baby, I'm like so, I just want to jump through the screen and just be like, Deontay, look what she's doing. I was just so blowed. I was just so blowed. Like, are you really doing this? Like, are you really doing this? Like, I cannot wait until next week. Baby, next week better be at least a 2-hour episode. That better be a 2-hour finale because I want to see what's going to happen. Like, I really feel like she's going to be able to talk her way into Deontay forgiving her and sticking around. I know y'all see it too. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait for the finale. I am tuned in. I will be there front and center for this finale. We didn't see Courtney and Josh. In this episode. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have all the couples in the finale. They should have all the couples. Josh and Courtney, they were the couple who at the very beginning I thought was gonna make it. I was rooting for them. I thought they were gonna make it because Josh came out and he was sensitive and sweet and caring. They went to talk to his grandma and he's telling grandma how they gonna get married and all this. And now he just did a 360 and mean. He don't want to sleep with the girl. He don't want to talk, don't touch, he ain't in the mood. Courtney is crying and depressed, and she mad. She done gave up her job, her life, everything for this man, and he's just completely changed on her. Their quarantine, 14 days is about to be up. He finna go be with his cousin, so they about to be out of sight, out of mind. I was rooting for them, but now I don't think they gonna make it. I'm not gonna completely give up on them, but the way it's looking, I don't think they gonna make it. I think of all the couples, really only Ray and Brittany would make it. Because we know for sure Lisa and Stan ain't gonna make it. Rachel and Doug, they just two opposites. They, Courtney and Josh, Deontay and Nicole. I don't want them to make it, but I feel like she gonna weasel her way back into his life. I don't know. But all right, y'all, that was the review for Love After Lockup. So now we have come to the point of the video that I like to call.
And now, the prison bae, I'm going to take all of your money until the day I get out of jail and after, because you're that foolish and gullible. Award goes to...
All right, you guys, so prison bae. Prison bae, you know, it's been going, you know, back and forth between Nicole and Lisa. I'm gonna have to give it to, even though Lisa is being, you know, sneaky, you know what I'm saying? She trying to get this car. I still gotta give it to Nicole. I got to give it to Nicole. This hoe done slept with 2 people, and she's still able to wiggle her way back into Deontay's life. She's halfway there because he done already accepted the call. He done accepted the invite to meet up with her and talk. So he's still invested. He's still involved. He done told his friend he still want to give her a chance. So Nicole, she's just been prison bae this whole season. She has been able to manipulate and do anything and everything she can to get what she wants. So that's been prison bae. That's been prison bae this whole season. She gonna get the crown next week on the season finale. Watch. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave me a comment, please feel free to do so down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And if you are not a fly girl yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at Madame _ButHerFly. All right, you guys, until the next time, please remember, stay focused, stay laughing, stay yourself, stay fly.